question on after that.
So you want me to start over, say it again?
Just introduce yourself.
All right. Hey guys, I'm Shaun Latham. If you're not in the now, you're in the nothing.
That's it. Cool. Perfect. And then I'll just kind of come in from there.
All right. Sounds good to me. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Shaun Latham, and if you're not in the now, you're into nothing. It's pretty enthusiastic about that. I felt that was enthusiastic.
That was damn good. Hell yeah.
So, it's a good talk. Okay, what's going on, homie?
Hey, man. Awesome performance tonight. Man, just all you guys just kind of blew me out of the water tonight.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, man.
Was a lot more than I had expected. You know, I mean, I was having a hard time taking pictures and trying not to laugh at the same time. Yeah,
people don't expect Fluffy and five other guys. You know? But it's cool. You know, he brings along a bunch of guys who've been doing it for a long time, and you know, we're happy to be here. It's good exposure. It's a fun time, and you know, it's good when people don't expect it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, and as my other interviews this evening, you know, I've kind of said that it kind of seems like you guys are just one big family out on the road together. Just because you guys all kind of just mesh together, and the transitions from one comedian to another is just so smooth.
Yeah, most of us been together, you know, running together for at least 3 years. Like I'm the newest guy, 3 years minimum, you know. And it's just funny. I get this big old smile because all this crazy shit that goes on, you know, and just like all the fun. So and everybody, you know, it's all small, like real world type bullshit if it is a problem. So it's really fun. It's great.
Now, has there been a favorite city that you've been to yet?
Ooh, there's so many good cities, dude. You'd be surprised. A lot of times it's the littler cities. The big cities you think are going to be out of control, and then the little cities. Sorry, Martine's doing some shit back there. Yeah. I held it as hard as long as I could. He's been dancing the whole time. Yeah. But yeah, that's just I mean, Austin's off the hook. Denver. I can literally list about 10 cities that are just so much fun every time I go through them.
And what did you think of the crowd tonight here in Wichita?
Oh, this crowd they were so much fun. They were into it, but they were really respectful and they listened, you know. So like they listen, they start off listening, and then they're laughing, and they stop and they listen, you know. So it really made it really clean. It was like really clean. It was a really fun set. Yeah.
Now let's talk a little bit about your history as being a comedian. How long have you been doing this professionally?
Professionally, that's a strong word.
Yeah. Okay.
But I started doing comedy in 2001 in Tempe, Arizona. I was at the Improv over there. Thought it was funny, so I moved to LA. Learned I was a piece of shit. And then after a while, but I mean, I stopped working a regular job in early 2009. So then I've just been doing comedy ever since, whatever it took. Working with Gabriel, working with my own, you know, doing whatever I can go up.
How did you and Gabriel meet up?
When I used to work at the Improv. I was a waiter in 2001. He would come through there. I became friends with his feature act, Felipe Esparza. We started hanging out Gabriel here and there. But then we moved to LA, and I started hanging out with another friend. We were all like a little group of guys with Ivan, who works for Gabriel for the last 12 years. And we've been hanging out, and then you know, every once in a while I get thrown in the mix for some video editing or something random. And then he'd just go, "Hey, you want to do some time this weekend?" You know, Gabriel would invite me to come do 5 minutes a night.
Nice.
And then you know, I did that, and then just kind of worked his way, and just kind of built from there.
Now, with some comedians, there's certain subjects that they won't touch on when they're writing their material. Is there anything that you won't touch on, or are you pretty much open to talk about whatever you want?
You know what? I'm not really into the shock shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I enjoy watching when other guys do it, but I'm just trying to relate and have a good time and in a fun way. Like, I try to keep all negative energy out. You know, like I'm more of a positive, just fun, poking fun at, making fun of myself, just making everything cool, and you know, just having a good time. Like, I want you to be able to be having a beer and laughing at the same time. You know, and not have to think about politics or race or anything like that. That's not my thing. You know. So, but otherwise, I just go up there just trying to be myself. I am off stage. You know, I just make fun of topics or myself or whatever it is, and then my view or opinions, and then that's it, really. As opposed to like, you know, trying to like get one on them or really hit them maybe on a topic that to decide if they like you or not. You know.
Yeah. Let's move on to the subject of music. What styles of music are you into? What are you listening to right now?
Today on Pandora, I was rocking the Lalo Guerrero channel, which has a lot of old school music, like 50s and stuff like that. 50s Mexican music, but it was a different. But it was cool because it was like kind of political but funny. Today, like Lalo Guerrero, for instance. I listen to a lot of reggae, a lot of jazz. I got on my Pandora. I rock the Warren G channel a lot. Miles Davis Quintet channel.
Interesting.
Lala Guerrero. Every once in a while, if I'm feeling real romantic, I might, throw a little Casey and JoJo. Just do push-ups. You know what I mean? Just some shit like that. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about it? Is there anything that you're listening to that might throw the fans off? Like, wow, that's kind of crazy. You're listening to that.
Yeah. Today was the I can look at my phone, but it was this album I was favoriting because I love the songs. It was some Pachuco action from like the '50s. It was a singer, but the beat like, kind of like really lounge bar-y kind of feel. We went to this great lounge bar last night, which is kind of played speakeasy music, for like 20s and 30s, which I love too.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, it depends on what my mood is, what I want to hear, Like drinking some beers, I would love to hear that stuff in the evening time, as opposed to like, if I'm at a nightclub, I'd love to hear some ATD or some shit,
Nice. Now let's talk about your own personal stand-up comedy. Do you have any upcoming like headline dates that you're going to do after this is kind of on hiatus for a little bit?
No, I'm going to be with Denver probably in a couple of weeks. I got June 6th, I'll be at Phoenix Stand Up Live Comedy Club headlining, a one-nighter.
Nice.
I have a lot of projects going on, like filming-wise, as far as like web series, a couple things coming up. Other than that, I got some stuff going on with season 2 of Stand Up Revolution, and then back in the grind, I think late August. But I'll be working with Martin a lot, also on the road. So I middle for him. He'll headline and I'll feature for him. So we got about 5 or 6 clubs for weekends.
Nice.
So the free time really isn't free time. We're just not on the bus. We'll just go old school, fly.
Yeah, that's it. Fly in for your dates and then fly home. That's it.
Yeah, be home for a few days, go out for 4, go for 3, out for 4.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now with being out on the Gabriel tour here, you've probably had the experiences of going to some kind of, places that you may have never been before. What's one place that you've been on this whole tour that's maybe been on your bucket list that you can cross off now?
I'd have to. Well, the first one was Hawaii, and then the second one was the Middle East. I went to Jordan.
Oh wow!
I mean that was in the end of 2011, but it was. I mean that's amazing. Yeah. Traveling is what's been the best part. Like the global shit. Like I just went to Australia. I was just there for a couple of weeks, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was all through through being on the tour and stuff.
Yeah, I was in Australia when I was on tour with Kiss.
Oh, really?
Back, so, yeah.
I was in Melbourne, and I love the attitude there. That place is amazing.
Yeah, I love that place. And we were there for 3 days, so I got to do some sightseeing.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got to experience it, not just from the bus.
Yeah, I went there for the Melbourne Festival, so I was doing some sets there, bars, the comedy club. Like because technically I wasn't in the festival, but I was brought out there, and a guy there, he, because if you're in a festival, you don't play in the club. It's like this weird battle we got going on there. The club though has got 500, 350 people on a Tuesday, on a Monday night. Like I walked in on Monday, I was like, there's 400 people in this comedy club on a Monday night.
Wow.
So I got to do that, and I was doing little shitty bars, at midnight. I did a couple of small theaters, opened for some friends on the festival. So it was actually a really great experience because I got to do all realms of the city's comedy for, theater, club, bar. Wow. So it was great. I was doing it every single night, 2 or 3 shows.
What's it like doing comedy over there as opposed to here in the States?
Well, you have to there's no inside jokes, first of all. Like, there's no Walmart jokes. I mean, there might be over there, I don't know, but, I'm just saying, like, it has to be globally across the board, like, the shit we can all relate to. Like, I talk about Malaysia normally, that I can talk about. It's still, they took it differently in different places, but it's still different, But what I do is, I almost get paranoid because I want to, like, I just want to go, I went there and started writing immediately. Like, I was just walking around writing as much as I can. And every night, as I got through experiences, I was trying to come up for the next night, new jokes, So I did that a lot. I did half my act and half what I wrote while I was there.
Wow. Yeah. Crazy.
But luckily, the sets weren't that long, 10 minutes. So I could do, if my newer stuff wasn't doing as well as I liked, then I would just go back into my shit that's universal.
Cool. Man, hey, I think that covered just about everything.
All right. Hey, appreciate you guys wanting me to come out, man.
Chatting with us tonight.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the invite.
It was one hell of a show tonight, man. I'm glad we came out.
Yeah. Go Monster, huh?
Oh, yeah.